Hello everyone and welcome back to Rimworld. We are back here with a shuttle which allowed us to destroy the psychic emanator or whatever it's called. And now I guess I do need to go back to researching because you cannot have, actually I do have this but I do not have this. And you cannot have an evil warlord, evil mastermind, evil ruler in the shadows without a full body made of bionics. And checking for scars, did we get any scars here? Wow, she's got the scar on her right eye. I could consider upgrading her a bit, but well, it has to wait. It has to wait. We need to first make some advanced components. I've got 5 of them. How much does that? How much work does it take? 167 versus 84. Okay, so making an advanced component takes twice as long or thrice as long if you need to make the component for it as well. By the way, I just watched some videos like critiquing Jurassic Park, like top 10 things logically stupid about Jurassic World. Jurassic World, by the way, I meant to say that. And it made me want to play with a dinosaur mod. You know, I really love dinosaurs. Like it would be, I know there's a mod for that. I could consider playing with that in the near future. Well, after we finish our human leather tail cap business. A flash storm in the base. And we made a masterclass or a masterwork human leather tail cap. Let's go. It is quite funny how uneventful this event is when you don't get lit on fire from it, even if it literally hits the base. Arctic wolves. Now that sounds like a job for me. Everyone get in here. Oh, we've got a prisoner. I forgot. I guess we haven't harvested your organs yet. It would be cool if you could harvest eyes, actually. There is definitely a mod for that. Left lung, left kidney and heart. We are limited to 5 colonists, so we only have one spot for one left. One more. That's what I want to say. I would be scared, but we've got our unpaid interns here to tank for us. Don't worry, unpaid labor, you've got this. Well, it literally did got this. Fucking kill up these things. Right, some wolves might not be the biggest threat for us anymore. Well, let's put these militars inside. Here we are. Looks like all of them are charging themselves up now. And the law got a inspiration, which is great because he can harvest one organ a bit faster or a bit better. I guess that wasn't the greatest inspiration ever, but you know, when you are inspired to harvest the prisoner, you know what you must do. Colonists left unburied, do not worry. It does not count when they are split into pieces. No one feels sad anymore. Oh wow, this is only -1 degree. Not completely cold in there. That means I need to put a cooler. It also means I can heat up my workspace area here for free, basically. This is great because you know the cooler is cooling it, and that will heat up the workshop. By the way, recently I learned that you can actually use doors to circumnavigate the laws of thermodynamics, which I'm just really happy about. Because, you know, I've been trying to pass a thermodynamics course for a while. I've taken it 3 times and I've failed it 3 times. I've, like, basically given up halfway through because I always fall asleep when I'm studying it. It is quite fascinating how much I am struggling with that course in particular. The other chemistry courses aren't that boring, but that one just makes me fall asleep, and I just give up because of it. Which might sound a bit silly, but it is how it goes, you know. And have we gotten any mileage? Nope, we have not. 0 mileage from the big fuck of gun that I made for myself. And now number 2. I should have probably checked what gene I harvested. Psychically dull is this one. Oh, we've got unstoppable here. And awful plants. Super fast healing. One of these two is definitely new. Maybe it's this. Why do I have 2 heat tolerance and 2 heat weaknesses? But I guess I'm just stacking 2 of them at this point. I guess I need to kick them out. Heat weakness and then also cool. Let's kick those ones out. Now we should still have them, yeah we do. I also have psychically dual twice, which I did. I might have bought that for myself and wasted my money, but whatever. Now Ida, I want your psychite dependency. Thank you. That would be just the perfect gift that you could give me. Human letter tail cap, beautiful. Does he get a production boost? No, he does not. But he does get a bonus consciousness from the psychic bond, so this does... The psychic bonding does make him into more of a super soldier, which is amazing. I'm happy about that. The neural supercharge also gives him a similar boost. Only sad thing is in here is that his learning assistant has become quite useless because, well, every skill that he needs is at level 20 now, except for social, I guess. Social and melee. He's got 2 more skills to train to level 20. I think Steam should be getting to crafting next, right? Yes, Steam is going to get to it. If you give it a moment. Okay, he's doing this kind of crafting next. Oh, sure. I guess we do need more chem fuel for this. And we got run of the mill aggressive, not like super aggressive. Aggressive is not that bad, I think. Where is it? I think it's not banked, is it? Yeah, it's not banked. They're gonna bank it in a moment. Just give it a moment. Give it a few seconds, alright? Aggressive is good. It's a pretty easy way to get free genetic efficiency. And of course, well, we are an evil colony, so does it really suck if they start fighting? I guess we nearly did have like a complete breakdown of command, you know, in one raid, where we were going into the raid and they started fighting like mid-preparation, which was not ideal. Alright, Law and Skoborg have married. Excellent. That means that he's, well, he was already topped out in happiness, but he's double topped out now, okay? And Skoborg is also double popped and topped, whatever. She's very happy. Now, Ida, I wanted to give you the... so that your husband does not break up with you, we need to make you more attractive. Give you the attractive, or whatever, aesthetic saver. It's also great because if you make the psychic bond, I guess that... actually it's not that great in that situation, I feel like they kinda know it anyway. But she's like physically hideous from her genes. Unattractive, or unattractive from her genes. So I can give her a +1, so she's at a neutral. That is going to improve her social standing here, you can see. Actually, you can see it in the other one. Disfigured, physically unsightly. Oh wow, that's actually She has 2 negatives, disfigured and that. I guess it comes from this. Alright, well, now she's got aesthetics hyper. Beauty +1, baby. She's currently only worth 1,000, but she's technically more than that. Law is worth 5,000 with his implants. 1, 2, 3. Well, 3 implants, and then of course that. And we do need to get him a new leg so that his toe being destroyed is not a problem anymore. I need my super soldier to pay, you know, super soldiering. Damn, what happened to this? We need to probably carry this thing. Kinda hate that my mechs don't do this automatically for me, but I guess it's fine. Oh, it's Ida doing it. With her new and improved body. No, it is not better for combat, but she is vain and she has become more attractive. And when she's walking here, she does get this, yes. Energized by exposure to pollution. You know, she's actually really great for our colony because we can actually pollute this place completely, and then we can give Ida the, if we can harvest from her, if we could get total antitoxic lungs, toxic environment resistance +100%. Still vulnerable to direct attacks like venom and injected poison. Additionally, they are immune to roasting exposure. It would be great for us because that way we don't need to be environmentally friendly and that would allow us to be more evil. Also, we need to do something about these insects here, I just thought. Not ideal. But as long as we wait for the winter to come back, we can just wake them up and they will freeze train to Jesus. That's gonna work for me. Alright, bionic replacements have been invested in now. I would love to get... What would I love to get actually? Spider's Validator is useless. Well, it's not useless, but we don't need it. I guess it actually is useful. Medical outcomes does include surgeries, and we are about to be surgering all over the place. But medicine first. I need to get medicine. Not herbal medicine, so I don't need to buy it anymore. And of course not be reliant on not, you know, running out of good medicine randomly. This deep drill is causing my wealth to skyrocket quite worryingly. You know, but I do need to just basically focus in controlling myself. If we turn our wealth into weapons, that means we don't have the wealth problem anymore. For example, an assault rifle is one of those right now. You know, if we have a better weapon for law, you know, like a legendary weapon, that wouldn't be too bad. Like if we have that, it's fine. If even if we don't have everything, you know, else handled. Don't want to use meat for this. It's not ideal. Because we can produce more rice, and using meat for this means we cannot make more fine meals, which would be useful for me, obviously. They are a mood boost. What is your mining level now? Level 12. It is improving so fast because she's a fast learner, so even though she doesn't have a passion, this is... You know, this is exactly why I was, when I saw her, I was immediately like, holy shit, we need to recruit that woman. She will be a great addition to the empire. And how much of my wealth is currently in my hats? How much of it is in that? I wonder. All of these tier 1 mechs are 800 by the way. Not that much. I mean definitely like 800 for like... For that amount of combat power is definitely worth it. even for the sweepers. And you know what, I'm feeling like we are probably very soon in time for a raid of some kind. I've got a feeling. And it's probably not going to be mechs because it's so warm in here. Only minus 25. That's something you can get in real life. Like that could be like a winter in Finland, you know. Welcome, experiencing the nice and fresh countryside and shit. You know, it could be something like that in Finland. So really I don't think it's that crazy. And nearly all of my militors are at 100% charge, which is just great. It is unnecessary, but it is great. And wow, we didn't hit a Masterwork or excellent again. I mean, we did get an excellent one. I don't know why I'm complaining, it's like pretty very good. But we again did not get a Masterwork, which is a bit surprising. Obviously, having an excellent quality weapon over a normal one is a big upgrade too. And he's going to probably disassemble. I should put them to drop on floor. Makes it faster, look at that, way faster. You know, we need to get this finished. Toxin clearance. I could take this, but it's just none of these things really help me. Maybe jump packs, but I've never thought about them being that good, to be honest. I thought there was a raid coming in, loading in. It was not. Okay, we had a few dangerous clothes there, and now we get rid of the guns. Psych, this limestone crab first. Psych. Still have the guns. I don't need them, I will say. They are now outdated. I can start making advanced components until I have 10. And 10 ampoules at 5 sir, works for me. I want to turn my wealth as soon as possible into combat power. And advanced components let me do that, because they will let me get more firepower. Something that I think would be rather evil would be getting this group of these raiders, cutting off their legs and using them as like blood packs, living blood banks basically. So if I get any hemogenic traits, I would be very happy to take them, because then we can just, you know, offset the metabolic efficiency and put every positive gene we can get with like a very small negative effect, right? With the price of basically a very small amount of drain. Especially if I could get the like smaller one that makes you like slowly lose hemogen, I'd be very happy with that. It's also nice that Law is back to his full brain function, so he's actually doing this really fast. 125% manipulation. I think he's got really good crafting speed. Crafting. Okay, speed. Also doesn't get impacted by light. I guess because he's undergrounder or something like that. He also has very good eating speed. Where's that coming from? Manipulation makes him eat faster. Okay. Extra efficiency, that's what I like here. Make repair speed. Crafting 20 makes him faster at that. General labor speed. Okay. Basically plus 50% from being a crafts or production specialist. Then manipulation and sight. Manipulation doesn't impact it further than that. 25%. Actually, I think manipulation impacts more than this. It's just that it's like the impact of manipulation on speed is 125%. So it's 1.25 times like your manipulation score. 1.25 times 1.25. And here we are with this. Medicine, production acquired. Let's maybe swap a few of these into cotton. Probably 2 would be enough. I could also start storing the toxic waste bags. Wait, I don't know. So I can store them there directly. Oh, I forgot to turn this into a superpowered state. Minus 15. Should take it to minus 15 directly. It's not that big of a room. Yeah, it does. And besides, it was barely going positive anyway. It's this room in the warmest days of summer into almost 0 degrees. Oh, that would be really cool. These 3 tech prints would be like so useful to get. Nuclear stomach would be great. I mean, I guess we don't have non-senescence though. It's kind of a problem. You can. Doesn't really matter that much, but yeah. If I get the non-senescent, it would allow me to give nuclear stomachs to everyone without us worrying about getting cancer ourselves. And of course, we cannot get cancer ourselves. Our stupid slaves need to get the cancer. That's what we are about. Yeah. Oh, he's not doing anything right now, so let's get a bionic leg, 2 of them. Then a bionic arms, 2 of them. Bionic eye, this is going to be all of his enhancements. Then a bionic heart, of course. He needs that as well. Can't make lungs yet, but I can get them soon enough. Bionic spine does not help, by the way, it's not an upgrade. Bionic tongue neither, nor a bionic jaw. Neither way, or either way. We do need all of these for law. Gonna get one of these bad boys in here. At the hospital. It's gonna be the bionics area in the hospital. Bionic. Clear all and then bionics. Tough skin, you know, stuff. It's items, right? Yeah, items, I think, and then body parts. Okay, yeah, I can get these. Mech-tech, what's that? All of these. Oh, I've never used that. Remote shielder. Remote repeller. To repair mechs from a distance. That's very useful. So I could potentially have like a centipede, like tanking, and when it's about to die, instead of having to resurrect it again, I can just put it into sleep by repairing it from the distance using law. And because his repair speed is very fast, it should probably work. Basically, that's extra health on the centipede that chipped out right there. Although I guess the centipede can't do attacks, but that's also fine because the centipede isn't really going to be doing that much damage anyway. Then I want to put this limestone shelf as important instead of preferred, so that he puts everything, yeah, all of that prosthetic stuff in there. Nice. Now we've got 1 prosthetic bionic leg. I'm gonna turn off that right now because we are getting a bit too much. Okay, well now we can get rid of some wealth. That's really good timing. I don't need to be that afraid of it then. Oh my god, do you see what I see? See what I see? You also get a high libido on the way. Oh yes, 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 yes. Deathless, deathless, deathless. Deathless means the only way we can die is getting hit in the brain for 10 damage, or I guess the neck as well, theoretically. But getting your neck severed, I think, is a lot less likely than dying from the brain hit. Well, our one death that we've had that I had to use the user law's protagonist powers for was for the brain, but You've seen the Steamer die a few times, well, nearly die a few times from just straight up taking damage from the distance. And well, this is going to eliminate that. Deathless is by far the best gene in the game, I think. I don't think there's any competition for that even. Let's sell minus 50 of this Yayo. Could get also a smooth tail. So we can become furries, and furries are quite evil, so that would be perfect for this run. Alright, smooth tail is plus 5% manipulation, I'm gonna give it that to Law. Alright, we now need an upgrade for him in that case, because we got Deathless, smooth tail. Like both of these are insane, right? And what else can I dip or dump actually? Not dipping, dumping, different things. I could dump my neutral my chem fuel. I can convert my wealth into medicine, which is turning something into combat power. I could actually buy grizzly bears for myself to raise, but they aren't going to have a good time in the cold. Not this level of cold anyway. Let's see the slaves I could buy. A jogger. Waster that's a jogger could be nice, but they are not tough. And basically at this point I'm looking for a tough or trigger happy person, because I want to have a combat specialist. This is a Yutakin. Nuh-uh. Flicker, the patient, recluse. Recluse is good for us, but not good enough for me to hire. And Nicole Fuckley Glenn. I don't know why you're calling a child fucking ugly when they are age 4. It's a bit mean, I think. But I guess they just really don't like this child. I'm not going to buy them then. They must have a reason. That's all I'm going to get. Usually these slavers are not the most useful, but I mean... Meow 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 meow. Oh my god, we got the jackpot. I've found this 2 times so far in 300 hours. This luck is blessed, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Well, now we don't have any arcade capsules, but those are going to come in with the next exotic goods trader anyway, so it's just a matter of time until we get that. We now have 2 genes. I can also give them all of the cancer causing things anyway now, because even if we die during the cancer extraction process, they just go into a coma until they heal. So even if they do die, they don't die. We're fine. Unless they get a brain tumor, which is very unlikely, considering there's so many things you could get tumors from, and then they die in the extraction, which is also quite unlikely, especially with doctors this good. Oh, a visitor. Hello. Scratch scar and another step scar. Well, your torso is not having a good time. Oh wow. Pain affects everything. Consciousness is affected by pain, and then the consciousness affects moving and manipulation and talking and eating, but not sight, hearing, breathing, blood filtration, blood pumping or digestion. So important to note, the what's it called, parasympathetic nervous system is not affected by your consciousness in this game, which does make sense. Now, checking over our wealth, it went to 142,000, which is higher than it was the previous time, I remember. But it went a bit lower than it was for a moment. And now, well, let's throw this now. Well, number 1, we no longer need strong crafting. He's going to be level 20 in a moment, if he is not already. Alright, so what do we get in exchange? Well, these are obviously coming in anyway. Alcohol tolerant is actually in there. Okay. Awful artistic. We can get aggressive here. Already have super fast food, healing and robust. But I would, well, I don't need quick study anymore either. It's already maxed out. I could get him total antitoxic lungs, which would make him immune to what's it called? Pollution, which would make him quite effective at being evil. I could also make him sensitive to UV light, which does balance things out. Where's my deathless gene? Why do not I see it? Why can't I choose this? Hello. Help. Everyone holding #1 priority, please carry this thing. Gene banks are full. I don't have any extra genes, I think, either, so I should probably just build another one of these bad boys in that case. Let's get one of these in here. I can rearrange these things anyway, so it's fine. Let me actually check. Can I move them all the way? Oh, I can. They can be all the way at the corner, actually. About 3. Well, anyway. Put the deathless in the back, please. Alright, and now let's get to long. High libido is kinda increases chances of loving. It's a great thing to come with deathless. I guess if you were deathless, you would probably start fucking a bit more. Like, who cares anymore? Well, aggressive is great. Yeah, like I said, the heat tolerant. Wait, I sold the heat sensitivity. Or put it out. Okay, hold on. Cold tolerant is yes. Psychically down is. I'm gonna give him the one without the short hair. Smooth tail obviously I want. Fast runner I want. I can give him the mild UV sensitivity. Now this complexity is a lot higher, but yeah, I'm going to be making this well when I get the arcade capsules. Cold tolerant, heat weakness. Do not ask me why I accidentally dumped that. Alright, unpaid flavor, get to it. Where are you? Download template. Yep. Heat weakness. Obviously that is something I want to put every single time. I could also, for more complexity, I could also make him completely immune to this toxicity. He does become more unattractive, but I mean, yeah, it's getting quite complex here, but look. I need all of this thrust. Especially the smooth tail. That's the most important one. And of course he can easily offset the unattractive by well, #1 he could just be beautiful, but he's not beautiful, so I can just give him some aesthetic nose and, you know, the aesthetic shaper. So later on, you know, it's gonna be fine. And he's mass producing these components, man. Look at that speed, precision, power. I guess I should just buy the components though. I've got $7,000 bucks. I'll be fine without that. You know, without a few thousand. Can live without it. And while he's very busy right now, I don't know if I really need a... oh, I should probably choose a research project, should I not? Pulse charged munitions is only 3,000. Ah, that's great. I'll be taking that then. It's very easy. So probably get those ultimate charge rifles for myself as well. Bulk goods trader. Okay. Well, #1 I want to dump by this. Oh, they are not buying the travel one. Well, forget about that then. I could buy a game of her. Standing lamp. Probably not that useful. Human leather pants, that's something I can sell. A light leather t-shirt that I had for some reason. Wood. They've got limestone blocks, almost 2,000 of them. What in the actual skibidi is that? Skibidi bum bum bum, skibidi beep beep beep, skibidi da, skibidi da, skibidi da body da body. Alright, so I don't need grab light panels. My name serum is here. Although I don't need that. I could buy the wood. Let's buy 1,000 stone. Give me your advanced components and your 22 unadvanced components. Regular components, I guess. I would be quite happy with that, thank you. That's that would be all, thank you. I mean, I just want to convert my wealth into other farms to reduce my wealth. You know, like there's no reason stashing more money or more silver than about 4,000. Because with 4,000 I can still buy like an Archotech armor leg if it shows up. Or whatever else I want to buy, like, you know, a tech print or whatever. Exotic goods trader. Yeah, like for example for this situation I am saving it. Saving my money. They are buying the human meat, but that's not the best to sell. I could sell them the chem fuel, it's pretty efficient. I could sell the 6 cloth too. Lighter leather, human skin is pretty valuable. These guys will buy the human leather. I thought I had a lot of hats. Where's my hats? Maybe I don't have any. I guess I don't have any hats. Alright, we don't have any human leather hats to sell them. Well, let's call this one actually. They have a shuttle engine. I already have that though. Well, I have a shuttle, even better. Artificial metabolism. Nuclear stomach is pretty good. Greatest hair, heavy jaw. Not really useful. Round head, obviously not useful. Ink, black skin. Kinda cool, I guess. Cold tolerant, I already have. Strong stomach is not useful. Rocket capsules are obviously useful with the deathless and all. Trambohorn I wanted to sell anyway. These bionics I would love to buy, I think. Not very useful to buy them, but I could. Detoxifier lung would be great. Increase my breathing efficiency. Nah, it's not worth it. I can make it very soon. It's not worth the 1,000 bucks. I think this is a lot more worth it. Because I can get everyone with nuclear stomachs, which reduces their nutrition usage by 4 times. So that means everyone could live with like 2 hydroponics. So we would be sustained by our evil and our radioactivity, which is a villain thing to do. Hidden structure caper. Where is this then? Is it close by or not? I would imagine it's rather far away, yeah. But I can go there with the ship. Well, I've got a lot of ancient complexes to explore, but I guess first I want to get my people like completely decked out. The great thing about this is that if we start getting overwhelmed by raids, well, I can't really dump all of this apparel, like one of this is... the trampover is very expensive. I can't dump the parkas, but I can dump items, you know. Oh, I forgot. I should probably... Oh, I should apply the tech print with someone who's not already maxed out. Now you can do it. Can you still do it? I think he can. Yeah, he can. Alright, yeah, he got some intellectual skill, which is what I wanted. Now what can we do when we don't have electricity, I wonder? How much? Whoa. The Trampover Masterwork Parkas are invincible. How are they still almost like untouched? And they're not untouched, but they are lasting a very long time, I think. That's what I want to say. Spamming out Masterworks everywhere. I would like to not to get an announcement from that, or like for the notification to disappear or something. Imagine if I lost my deathless gene because of this. How annoyed would I be? How angry? How completely livid would I be? I'd be very, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4... And we've got 28 humans. That is a lot of humans. This is 28 versus 4, by the way. Oh, I should definitely. Oh, fucking hell, there's an EMP. That's crazy. Horrible timing for this. I can buy some time by using the militars first as bait. Snortteja jo, Insectago choice. It's time to get full ready for battle. Moving plus 15% and yeah, moving 150% go choice, man. You know, Steam, you can even go face them a bit earlier because you're so fucking fast. Okay, well, maybe this is not the most impactful change ever, but yeah, he can do that. Wait, how fast are the militars? 3.80, oh wait, that's good. Wolverine over here, 4.40. Yeah, there is a low runner gene is quite helpful for me. Double check everyone in our crew is fast enough to outrun them. Where's the movement speed? Speed. Move speed 480. Why did I not see that? I don't know. 480. 529. Scope up QRT. 460, yeah. Just a normal human move speed. Flat out. Don't get it alone. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah. he did get hit. I think I fucked up. We need to resurrect him. Hello, use your powers. So easy to in this game, like, because the people they move in slow motion, they just refuse to do anything functional, refuse to be useful. Like they will shoot and then just refuse to move, you know. Yeah, I need to stop them from kidnapping Law. Hey guys, screw off. Use your teleportation power or something. Room. Take a few out. Take them out. Why did it stop working? Kill. Come a knife. I don't understand why they are sometimes immune. Bastards. We cannot lose the main character. He's got plot armor. I don't know why I cannot kill this one. Oh, now I can. How odd. Another freeing, I guess. I think I can turn off the god mode. Depends. Wait, what the hell? How are you? Okay, he's just Could you let me treat him? Like, why are you even doing this at this point? I mean, it was completely necessary. It's just because he got hit once and he was slowed down and just couldn't run away properly. No, I let them get too close to him when he was shooting them. And well, I guess this is pretty good timing because he lost his right leg here. I can give him his prosthetic. Why are you leaving him? What is wrong with you? His wife just decided to leave him, I guess. Yeah, stuff like this is why I need to cheat sometimes, because I just fuck up, you know. That was completely unnecessary. Rescue Law. It's now 3 years, he's not going to die. Gun secured as well. Steam's already at work. Something else. Nice thing is I didn't need to cheat by like bringing him back to life for that. Just needed to stop them from abducting him. Right leg. Install bionic leg, right leg. Probably should tend to the other injured first. Who is very moderately injured, but still. I'll operate on him. She does have the slightly worse operation skill because of the right eye burn scar. Her sight is only at 97%, but it's good enough. I think it's almost guaranteed to succeed. Now something that could be quite funny is if he dies from the surgery, but I doubt it. Installing a right leg, I don't think he can really die. Yeah, we even hit the correct, successful surgery. So now his movement speed is going to be boosted. He's also got the super fast healing, so he heals super fast. Oh, he nearly died from hitting the torso too many times. Yeah, I already healed by 2. Almost everything is healed up. Oh, Law got an infection. So then 10 to that then. 96% with the super immune is definitely enough. Yeah. It is not a medical emergency, he's completely chilling. Well, besides for the fact that he's on the brink of death right now. The really funny thing is I wouldn't need to worry about even him dying if I had the... Okay, well maybe this is a problem if he gets 2 of them. If he gets 2 of those, maybe it might be an issue. Now we're talking. This guy's coming in here and he's immediately thinking, what in the skibidi is going on here? And do not dare walking through there, please. Thank you. Thank you and welcome. Oh, I just realized I had a very easy way to defeat that Neanderthal attack there with these bugs. That was very silly of me. The Neanderthals would be perfect for this too because they are a pretty good match against bugs. You know, with their toughness and all. Kinda like the anti-bugs. Well, I guess the impids would be very good against them too. Unusually good. Anything that's like durable or you know, doesn't rely on range attacks. Like, yeah, impids do, but they've got the fire breath, which means that they put the bugs on fire. And then the bugs cannot do anything. Yeah, he's completely healed already. Oh, he's not getting in ending here, but he's fine with this. Look at this. Infection 29%, immunity 90%. The power of super immune. Yeah, I think he's a bit strong. And well, since we have already forgotten about being honest in this playthrough, you know, it just fits for a villain. He's got he can't be the main villain if he just dies. Well, the previous time I tried to do that shuttle quest, I did fail horribly. I don't have confidence in this. Now the rest of these bionics I would like to install into him at the same time, and he did just hit crafting level 20. That means he's crafting level 16 organically. No, he's level 18. Oh yeah, alright, he was already capped at 20. Okay. My bad. Could construct these 2 hydroponics now. Yeah, now he's making the bionics. Are you still woozy, or did you get past that? Okay, he has blood loss, but nothing else. His moving is currently, yeah, it's 108%. Could be 125. No, 112.5, yeah. He's slowed 4% by the toe, and then he gets a plus 12.5 from the bionic leg. I can also give him a bionic heart, which also boosts his movement speed. Now with these 2 combined, he can get to like 130%, which is, you know, that is enough to, well, number one, be very productive, but also kite everything. Which is the idea here. I want to make it 4 super soldiers that are capable of kiting everything. Would be really fun. This guy's I would also love to have a different person than Steve over here. He has proven to be the weak link of the crew a few times. Like, he doesn't have a positive trait, you know, he's just a government. I recruited him because I needed a cook. And want someone to harvest organs from. I mean, genes from, because he's a hussar. You know, all of his genes are pretty damn good for a fighter. Shockingly. Only thing he's missing really is robust. And sadly, because he's a hussar, it means it's a xenocene. So if I implant something like a robust into him, I lose all of these genes I could harvest from him, which is bad. You know, I want the great shooting, I want the awful plants, awful animals, awful artistic and awful social, all four of these. Give me all four, please, thank you. Got panic lagging there. Looks like he can basically make these one per day, effectively. Skywalker, what is your planting skill? 13, very decent, very decent. He isn't half bad at that intellectual stuff. Alright, we've got 2 bionics now we could install. I could of course like decentralize these and give everyone like some of them, but I feel like it's maybe better just to make one super soldier first. You know, and of course the main bad scientist, the mechanitor, needs to be almost invincible. Military fight is still missing. It's coming in here. 6 hours. And yeah, shockingly he's now completely occupied with this crafting business. Not that surprising, because we have so many things to make. Like the advanced components, the bionics. Yeah, it's not easy to make them. And here we have another meter already. So ignoring my screw up, things are going fine. It was very necessary for me to die there, or for Law to die there. You know. I don't want to play on the reload mode because it makes it too easy. At least with the development mode, like I need to be like, you know, I need to put in effort to cheat. It's different. And I really do want to commit to not playing with it. So when I improve to be good enough, I'm gonna turn it off like permanently, or like not use it anymore. It would be nice if I could turn it for a like for one save, but not completely lose it from my computer. Because it does say that you cannot put it back on. Oh, a combat supplier. Oh, a combat supplier, I just realized. Everyone, class A emergency. Do not walk there. Oh my god, we survived. We're fine. Okay, forget it. We are completely fine, I was worried about nothing. Well, I shouldn't say that they can always turn back and start going into the wrong direction then. Gene pack, cool. Does say that I've got 2 of them, but I don't believe so. I don't have confidence in that. I could get acid spray, which is not useful, I think. Not useful. Well, it could be useful. Not going. I do think it would be interesting to do like a mechanitor waste there, like pollution resistant playthrough. Oh, I do need to destroy these too. So the rifle normal. They haven't been destroyed for some reason. I should also destroy this. No, it's not. This can be used as a backup. Jump packs. Nothing that useful that they've got. Yeah, I think I'm just going to skip everything here. Raider camp. I don't know what defenses they've got. Okay. Well, there's a lot of camps here on the map. Okay, it's that silver is a bit too far away from me, I guess. I could start mining this silver. Okay, and this did not blow up. Very, very important it does not. Yeah, the wastepack infestation there makes it makes the summer actually scary. Because yeah, well, they aren't going to disappear from there by themselves. Let's take this herbal medicine at least. Nothing else really in there. Oh, there's two creatures for me to hunt here. Arctic wolf and a Arctic fox. Not going to hunt them though. One of them will probably go mad and start attacking us anyway though. I guess it could be like it's just a matter of prevention, but we can be fine either way. Soon I could make, well, right about now, I could make a super soldier with full bionic limbs. But of course the eyes are important. It's only missing one. He already has one. One bionic eye, and then the bionic heart. Then we need to outfit the other three with the same, well, at least the other two. Maybe Steam can hold on. Besides, Steam has the go-tos to make him go fast anyway. Bionic eye is ready. And now I can make him into the perfect soldier, besides for the heart. And the lungs. I don't need the lungs though. He already also has the circadian assistant. And then he's also a mechanitor. Like, what can this man not do? I guess psycasts, but I could make him a psycaster eventually too. Just give him everything. He's just a goat. What kind of cooking was he doing in that stove? Because that did not sound like normal cooking. Right, an eclipse, something I do not give a shit about. Nice to get events that do not matter. And alright, he's at the bionic heart now. We are also out of steel, so we do need to turn this on again. So yeah, we did use 500 steel in like 3 days. Something like that. Probably was a bit more than 3 days, but it was very quick, nonetheless. Alright, we have a bionic heart now. I can turn him into the ultimate bionic super soldier. Need to turn off the human leather for this stuff. I don't want him using the inferior matter for anything besides hats. Yeah, human leather tail caps would be quite fine. And well, I guess after he's finished with that, left shoulder, right shoulder, then a left leg and heart. And heart is the scariest, but I'll start with that, I guess. POV, someone fucks up your heart transplant. Fuck you. She better be at 100% for this. In fact, she's at 110% even. Alright, we are becoming beyond human. Beyond big human. Bionic eyes. Food break, I guess. Congratulations, Loa. Becoming a bit more fitting for your One Piece version. Because of course in One Piece he's kinda goated. He might not be evil, but yeah, now he's a bit more realistic on the power aspect at least. When there's corruption, I am far away. And he already recovered. This is quite amazing. Even after, when he's kinda confused with the wooziness, he's still at like 70% of a normal person. So In other words, he would still be an amazing fighter at this situation, at this state. So now we just wait to see how strong he really is. He's only missing some like the lungs and the architect parts, which I'm not really going to go for anyways, whatever. Alright then, Manhunter back. Manhunting Arctic foxes. Only 20 of them. It's honestly something we can handle pretty easy. And we can finally test out our new weapons. Whoa. Is that the law going really fast? Yes it is. Yeah, he's up to 113% now. Blood pumping, boosting it up a bit more. So what's his movement speed now? 5.65. I want to get to testing this autocannon turret here. Want to see how useful it is. Right, low, shoot at them. Wait, he's missing a gun. Hold on. Well, whatever. It's good that he's with the crew. We can definitely handle this now. With these militars especially, like we've got a decent amount of firepower. Assault rifles and militaries in here. Even though there's 20 of them. I guess just in case, let's go closer to the... Okay, I didn't expect out of them. I kinda struggle against this thing because, well, the foxes are small targets. Okay, it hit one. Oh, it did 27 damage. Not lethal on the Arctic Fox, so unfortunately the Arctic Fox is a bad matchup. It's a bit less effective against that. But nonetheless, looks like we can get through this without any real damage to us. We can only like somewhat moderate damage to our militars as well. And anti-labor. Back anti-labor, I need you to haul this shit away. Alright. We just completely put these things. Let's get it, man, let's get it. These Arctic foxes, I did not see it coming. A few of them also decided to drop me some usable loot. It's because we are only playing on the second hardest difficulty, which means, yeah, we'll fix up everything as well. Because they had so much battery at the start anyway. They're able to just go into work immediately. I shouldn't have put the unpaid labor into work though, into the body blocking jobbers. To begin with that, because I need them to not run out of power here. Should I have put them behind the militaries, I guess. Well, I am quite pleased with our performance in there. Law, of course, is also now. Well, he's not fully enhanced, he could be a bit better, but he's very enhanced, is what I'm getting at. How much money is he worth now? It's probably a lot. 11,000, yeah. 11,000 is definitely what he's worth, like, straight up, you know, as of competence, so... Actually, to be honest, he's probably worth like 50,000 wealth. Maybe even more. In like shooting 20 and manipulation 44%. You know, I can give him a manipulation 150% by making him a furry. I'm sure he's pretty excited about that. And we are barely even slowed down because we've got our haulers doing our jobs for us. Unpaid labor and all. So I think one of them is out of power. They are out of power in there on the ground. I guess just for the sake of aesthetics, I could put limestone in here. Mm, 650, not much. Put it here too. I don't want this to be flammable though, as I've learned. It's not ideal. So I'm not going to make it out of wood, this room. Better to make it out of stone, that's not going to be affected. Oh! That's not the right thing. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that, I meant to do... Wait, what? How did I even fuck it up like this? I obviously meant to put the Stylus back. Excuse me. I hope I remember to edit that out. Probably won't. Because I've got a few videos in. Usually I'm more diligent at the start compared to the end. Kinda tendency I've got. Right, now we've got the actual pretty ties in there. Fixed it up. Please and thank you. Oh, I just noticed I'm not getting the Royal Tribute Collector at all because it's so old. They just don't want to come here most of the time. I mean, this is such a modern increase in beauty. Like in base game, the tiles are way more relevant to be laid out because they increase the wealth of the area by a lot. But in this version, don't really do that much. Oh, this room is actually 30 degrees. First time in this game where we've got actual heat in here. It's gonna get a lot colder, but for now it's actually overheating itself with these generators. Which is exciting. I guess we can go into here, bunker down, if it gets really cold. We for some reason can't survive otherwise. I know why we wouldn't, but just not think about it that much. Guys, don't do the hauling, just hold the fucking hauler into the charger and it's gonna do it for you. Be smart. Work smart, not hard. Come on. Steam has refused to get in here for a long time, I think. And we are out of power, okay, amazing. I guess I could increase the amount of generators by 2. Fine, I'll do it. He got inspired to recruit people by making tail caps, I see. How many do we have right now? Yeah, he's mass producing them. Masterwork after masterwork. But he didn't want to create any masterwork assault rifles for some reason. A mad snow hare, how terrifying. Let's get into it 10 robots. It is so unthreatening that I'm not going to bother waking up. Let the militaries handle it for me. Quite easy. Okay, and no worries. The insects did not wake up. We are fine in here. Give me something good, please. Oh, full saucer would be great. Something like that. Oh, full mining maybe. Oh, full plants. Okay, I already had that, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh well, oh well. I love how optimistic I am with my killbox, you know, like how far I'm gonna come with it. And then it's like 4 people, I don't know why I made it that big to be honest. But you know, this is going to be filled with mechs. I can put some lancers in here and stuff. You know, expendable extra guns in there. Alright. Pulse charged munitions are coming along. Oh, we are officially done with this. Alright, we've got 10 advanced components in there. That means I can make... Well, let's make them again. Sorry. Just queue up for the next person. A transport bar crashed. Let's see if you've got stuff or stuff like that. The nice thing is that you're a member of the Orange Empire, so I can convince them that I'm not that bad of a guy if I rescue you. Arctic Wolf Migration coming right around his head as well. Wait, what the hell? Why is it Are you gonna die here or not? Nice, you fell in the summer, which means you survived. You're also a Hazard, which means that your hypothermia is progressing a lot slower than normal. Are you gonna survive in here though? No, you are not. Let's rescue this guy into the right bed. So he does not freeze in there. Or actually this woman. I don't care really. They are not going to be here, and I can't even harvest their organs because they are a member of an important place that would wipe us out if we do that. We did get pulse charged munitions though. It would improve my ability to not get sick as well by a lot. But I think the nuclear stomach would be better. Or the vital monitor. Let's get this actually, because we need this to implant all of our bionics that I'm gonna be making. Layton. No, not taking you. Thank you. Combat supplier. Give me something OP, thank you. That would be my wish. Alright, I've got some human leather telecaps to sell you. I've got something to sell you. Alright, and you've got nothing notable. Deeper skin, strong immunity, cat ears. I guess I could get the cat ears, but maybe not. I'll skip on that for now. And I will consider next implanting law with the Deathless and a bunch of those OP genes. I might need to wait a little bit more until he gets to level 20, but I think he's in his crafting. Okay, it's not really important, it's 19. It's gonna get to 20 in a moment anyway. Right, one bionic. Ida is definitely the next one I'm powering up. She is so strong. Like so, she's got so much potential, you know. Not using the P word here, but the fast learner. I mean, her shooting is already at level 17. Basically level 20 already. She's like the second least expendable. Squawwork actually, to be honest, they are also quite amazing. But you know, the pig skin does mean that they've got worse manipulation by default, which I cannot fix, unfortunately. Oh, you've got... Oh, that's not ideal. Why did you move them here? I don't want her to die. Hold on. Move her into the heated areas of the compound. My bad, our prisoner. We did not mean for you to die. Excuse the minor mistreatment we have inflicted on you. Was not on purpose, trust. Didn't mean it. We simply forgot you into a freezing room. Just happens. What can we do about it? Nothing. Unfortunate. I love how this one cooler is worth basically this and this. And nothing else. Also my crafter having a 144% or some shit like that manipulation is quite useful for his ability to produce these components. I think he's producing them a lot faster than the miner can mine. Without a deep drill. So 400 steel, so it's gonna be a while since we... Oh, Zed. Hello, Zed. A brave named Zed. Also, Stakios here is going away. This shit. Fuck off, Stakios. I said, are you worth keeping alive or not? Neurotic, alright. I don't know how you've got this. Brave at the same time you're neurotic. I mean, I guess she was just like really anxious and stuff. We are going to harvest your organs, so don't use too many. Please and thank you. So we will now proceed to do left lung, left kidney and heart, thank you. Should have used medical. Stakios in here decided to freeze up, so I think I need to give Stakios some clothing. Human leather tail cap would be nice for you. Are you telling me I cannot do that? Can do it to my colonists, but not to you, motherfucker. Okay, maybe I need to let you die then, if you're not able to get the map off the map otherwise. Sucks. Please make it to the end of the map this time. I'm begging you. Oh no, Zed died. That sucks. Couldn't have predicted that happening. Oh no. So sad. So sad. Feeling horrible. Hashtag regret. Just look at us, we're gonna have colonist died -3. No. Oh well. Wait, how long is that colonist died -3? 5.8 days. Absolutely nothing. Alright, don't piss me off. Just get off the map and leave in peace. Come on, it's not that far away. You made it to this point before, so just don't pass out now. Don't move sideways now. Yeah, you can die. Alright. Kinda your fault for not allowing me to make you wear something. And after defeating a manhunting pack of 20 foxes and thinking it was easy, the game noticed I was thinking that and gave me 40 instead. So I guess it just wants to double the pain. Aitila, you've got the absolutely crazy movement speed, so let's get to work. A defoliator ship. Okay, hold on. Two ships in one stone or something like that. I haven't figured out yet what I was gonna say. Oh, I just realized I can make an absolute fucking pandemonium in here. No, Stakios. That's so sad. Maybe we could extract his skull. I'll skip that though. And the dog can easily outrun these things. No issues. And these skaters are getting overwhelmed in numbers. Simple enough, let's garbage this. They can have their fun in there and I'm going inside. Bye bye. Have fun. I think the insects will now go for the manhunters too. It's a surprisingly even battle. Outside. I think the insects and the fox are not enemies, right? Yeah, the insects and manhunters might not be enemies, that's not ideal. They are indeed not. Well, at least I weakened the insects and shit. They are really weakened actually. They also slowed down a little bit, which helps me out. Fine. The insects are not as nice as the manhunters, they will start hitting my stuff. So I do need to go out here and actually fight them. Luckily we do have a lot of expendables here in the front. Concerning. The amount of enemies is making me a bit scared. Is he not a leader? Why not have a leader? I just realized. We do not have a leader. We do not have the combat bonus from that. I have forgotten to assign a leader for 300 days. Alright, that's just classic. By me. We probably don't need to fall back now. Yeah. We should be able to easily defeat them. RIP Minitor 5 and 6. RIP my poor autocannon tank as well. Not RIP Loto, he's gonna be tanking this for 17 years. He's got such moderate damage now. Maybe the autocannon can put out if I can help it. Come on. Got an autocannon. Yes, the autocannon has held out. And the locust that was flying towards me just collapsed from this. Alright, we only lost the barrel from the autocannon and well a few milliliters, but those are just a bit very expendable. Law, I think you should repair unpaid labor so we get a hauler back in. Another mad snow hare, how terrifying. I just defeated 40 Arctic foxes and now I need to deal with one snow hare. How can I survive now? This is bullshit. I think my sweeper is going to solo it if I let it, to be honest. Oh, they are running away from a random fox, alright. Terrifying. Okay, bro died from a fucking hare, okay. L to that robot. Hashtag L robot. I think this hare is having second thoughts right now. Yeah, I think it was having just that. I should prioritize these to also resurrect. Wait, why is he not doing this first? I guess he wants to just do something, I guess. Whatever. We still have one sweeper, I mean one hauler, lifter, whatever. Actually we don't have this one. Repair unpaid labor too fast. Get to fixing. That's cost out of energy, but yeah. We need a hauler to clean this mess up. I guess I should also deal with that defoliators and flawless. Let's go beat it up with our fists. Fists of fury. Or some shit. No rot stink because it's so cold in there that the stink does not go into the air, I guess. Also, we need to stop this thing from polluting, that's the most important thing in here. Stop the pollution. Don't let it happen. Of course, we also need this stuff. There's a lot of select chunks as well that I can use as a select chunk skip, you know, for armor. A few of these are actually still not dead. This one, for example. Oh, this one. This one will probably die, but look at the blood literally disappearing because of the weather. Alright, one more military spec. And it's in sleep. Asleep. Asleep is what I want to use there. We also have a lot of phosphor. 429 in total. That gives a lot more wealth, I guess. Even with like 80% of them disintegrating, that's a lot of wealth. Which is once again harder enemies, which is concerning. Now if I want to deal with that. The Exo Consortium is actually almost allied with me. They are on the brink. Another enemy. That was many enemies in a row, I'm not gonna lie. A mechanoid cluster has landed not far from Bloodtang. Psychic suppression machine to the females. And there's a mech cluster in there. Psychic suppression is horrible, I need to deal with it right now. Just immediately go in there, because I don't want another raid fighting me when I've got psychically suppressed, you know. I'd rather not be that. Forgot to unlock those doors, oops. We need to kill this thing. Look at that. We should be able to handle almost anything that happens to be there. Yeah, I mean, especially if it's something like this. 2 turrets, a proximity activator, 2 mini slugger turrets, and a scorcher. Solar pinhole is actually another thing I've got here. Quite funny that it's such a scary sounding ability, but it just gives you a light, you know, and some warmth for a few days. Like actually almost nothing. Ancient structure again. How many of them have we stacked up now? I don't know, that's a lot. And look at how slow they are, the women. 50% consciousness makes them just completely worthless. Psychic suppression is bad like that. So he can stand at the front and then the rest can stand behind him. Right. What the hell? How do I get through this? Oh, that's a problem. I guess I need to go into this range here. It's fine. Good thing I don't have sniper rifles. Steaming check the go-to is Ida, have some cocaine. Yeah, at least we can make them a bit more efficient here. That was not a great start, we got everyone on fire. Luckily the enemy did not have that good of a start either. Oh god, I cannot deal any damage. Not good. This is a proper issue. take cover behind Law. He can recover. Oh crap, he's quite badly hurt though. He'll just die. Then we have one Cyclops to deal with. And don't forget the fucking thing inside there that I need to actually destroy. No, actually got the kite paint up there. On the torso, 15 out of 40. Steam did not do that great either. Yeah, everyone got a bit paint up. Oh, actually they always way faster to destroy. You two just start doing that, I guess. Everyone tanked this thing. That's 8 meteorite, nice. And we destroyed the suppressor, okay. I'm not gonna bother with hauling anything. Let's get the fuck out of there. We are now back to full operation, which is very important. Some guys are hungry, it's fine. Press the wrong button there. Panicked. Alright, let's get the fuck out of that place. Alright, there's so many ancient complexes, what's going on here? Nonetheless, we managed to actually defeat the enemy there. Didn't take any permanent damage, didn't die, that's important. And got rid of the psychic suppression. That was a terrifying enemy though, the low ground shield there. I guess I could have fallen back and come back in 1.3 days, but I'm not smart like that. I'd finally get a repairer back, or whatever, our carry, say like that. Oh, we lost our fucking drill again. Maybe I should actually engage this thing. Just a thought. This is a really fucking big monument. Monument to commemorate his own melee fighting skills. I mean, I guess I have enough marble technically to do that, but why would I do that? It just seems not the best trade deal for a bunch of honor. Especially in this, because you know I've got a limited amount of these resources. He's out of plasteel. Oh, already. Got the Arpa Nexus quest, I'm not gonna take that. There is this. There's some gold there, very some. Not a lot. That's for sure. Uranium, steel. Yeah, that's I did not realize I would so quickly run out of that stuff. Guess I should have seen that coming. Pollution is going great. Fucking kite polluted already. The place. Human leather tail cap, of course, very nice to see. I guess these locusts really don't die to the cold. They get extreme hypothermic slowdown and then just don't die. Oh, he just made a legendary t-shirt. How much insulation does this give? 29% from sharp, which is, well, if you have more than 30% armor penetration, it doesn't do anything. Also gives you half resistance from heat, and I guess 8 degrees from the cold, 3 degrees from the heat. It's not horrendous, I guess. Not very impactful as armor though, like it's basically the same to wear an awful quality and a poor quality for that. I mean an awful quality and a legendary quality shirt, and a shirt like that. The chances where it can actually mitigate something are so low. Small head of Trambos. Of course I will hunt them down. Big trampo revenge. Let's go in here then. Maybe I should go here. Out of there, unpaid labor. We need you. Oh, grab another psychic drone. Well, I just got them back, but now they're down again. The gold work is quite durable, so it's great. Right middle finger efficiency 72%. The auto charge turret. Alright. From that. I will say we can definitely handle some Trambos now. Got them all down pretty easy. Hunt all 3 of these obviously. He has a minor break risk, nothing too bad. Even though there is a minus 30 high psychic drone. Oh, great. Let's go walk. Also quite impacted by that, but got married, so she's just happy. Cloud 9. Fix that. Go to sleep. Little one. And another one. Okay, there's too much human leather, I think. Should probably pause that before he makes me too much wealth. He is a wealth printer right now with these tail caps. I think I'll be fine on the next trader already, so let's just pause that now. Right, we've gotten 10 plasteel so far. Not gonna run out of that too fast. Oh, I can make everyone unrestricted, right? Congratulations everyone. This means we can go back to making this stuff. So it takes a lot of gold. Surprisingly, advanced components are not that easy to make. Shocking, I know. My sweeper is of course at work cleaning desperately. Still, even for a colony at this size, 1 Roomba is enough to keep everything clean. That is amazing. It basically works at the efficiency of a normal human that's just cleaning all the time. But without having to be fed. Well, it can be fed electricity, which is a lot easier to get. big is the uranium turret? I don't have it yet, okay. I do not know is the answer, I guess. And what's the wealth? 158,000, concerning. But once again, I think it's still manageable. Do not get hit by the lightning, thank you. I've actually had 2 jade meteorites fall from the sky. That is quite extreme. Lifter is back. Or I mean unpaid labor. Welcome back, my brother. Let's get you to work. Excellent, excellent. Every single shot this thing takes is actually worth 2 steel. It's quite expensive. But you know, I do have an infinite steel glitch in here. As they call the underground. Which in real life does also have infinite steel, so it's kinda realistic. It's not literally infinite, but you know what I mean. Oh, that's a lot of firepower. Like, a crap ton of firepower actually. I'm not gonna have to go and face them, I can face them with my kill box. Now I get a small advantage for myself at least. Oh look, the shoot frenzy at a very good time. I'm not gonna go and mess with them, especially because I already know that they can still kill a law, even through the scarless and robust and toughness and helmet. Yeah, I don't have a sniper rifle, I need to be careful with them. I guess let's wait for them to come. Everyone go into hiding. 4 people with guns, go in here. The sweepers can be a backup. Militars can be here as a distraction on the side. Unpaid labor, just get inside. We need you for the cleanup. Looks like fortunately they aren't going for my base, which is good. I mean they are going for my base, but you know, not going through my walls, which is what I mean. I actually don't have enough combat distance to do more than this. Full firepower in here is great. This is really great because the answers are quite vulnerable in this situation. With the militars being in range of them and everything. I think the militars die very easily, but it's kind of waiting for fate. Three lost, but oh well. Also, I just noticed I have so much food. How much meat is this? 1,333 trumpo meat. That's a lot. That's a lot of meat. Right alone. I think you need to repair that. Later. I'll get that out actually. No time to repair it, I guess. protect the turret. Oh, you can't be missing this one. So the turret is out of choice, but with the power of the kill box, we should be completely fine with this. One centimeter faster. You can see how much the wall is absorbing. Why can't you attack this? Now you can. Right, so we did lose all of our mechs this time again. Except for one. And the Lord did take some very moderate damage, or 2 damage. We have the heavy charge blaster with loss 62.5% resistance, only does 2 damage to him. Like, it's whatever. The other ones didn't get hit. With this attack, Militars did their job perfectly, I will say. 7 Lancers and we didn't take any damage. The Militars took the brunt of the assault. And the turret was quite helpful there too. "21 components, I don't mind. I still don't have a leader, I realized. Someone who's kinda happy. You know, the man on Go Choice is probably pretty happy. Could give it to the pig too. The big plus. Yeah, you can be the leader. Let's get one of those in here. We just need a person with trigger happy or robust, or trigger happy and tough ideally, so I can give the final role a shooting specialist. I just want to have one, to be honest. And yeah, like the leader could have probably been pretty useful, because they can give the combat aura, which improves your shooting accuracy a lot. So it's quite awkward I forgot to get that. Right, let's get unpaid labor 2 into work. Come on now, the stuff ain't gonna carry itself. Also a special shout out to the granite wall, which did me quite well in there. Completely disintegrated those mechs. And looks like the raid gave me 175 steel. 75 steel, okay, there's a bit more than that too. It is enough to replace what I lost, I guess. Resources. I need to make this be made out of granite as well. I've forgotten to change the steel out. It is not good to be made out of steel next to the batteries. Not to mention, look at the health difference, it's so much less durable. Even compared to the limestone. Which I have to say is a bit odd. I feel like steel should be more durable than stone. I mean, it is in real life. But you know, in Rimworld, steel is flammable, not to mention it is also less durable than stone. Okay, law is now actually like natty 20 crafting. I don't need the strong crafting at all, it's already maxed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 chains completely maxed out. Ida has not maxed out anything. Still has 20 shooting and 19 cooking. He's very good at cooking, I guess. They eat a surprisingly high amount of food, I'm not gonna lie. I guess he's also getting trained because he's making the lavish meals. Or refined meals. Because they cost a bit more to make. Alright, 3 bionics. Honestly, I could do one military here in the middle. I need to hold the Rambo Horn in. It is worth so much money. Well, those three actually, not just one. Then I need to just take a extra military there at the end. Put that. Shuttle down. Imp is coming in here at minus 85 Celsius. I could try for the shuttle loot and honor. Obviously a legendary great bow is worth nothing because I can craft legendary assault rifles, so way better. But I would like to get law with some titles now. I would have to have two Skycasters, that would be kinda odd. Kneecap Hoss, this one. Guess I could move one of the heaters in there. I am pre-moving it here because I know he's going to collapse before the shuttle comes. Might as well save him. Let's get a second heater. Right guys, let's lock in and try to defeat them. These imps. They're probably going to lose by themselves, I'm not gonna lie. Especially because I feel like their gear, to say it slightly, sensitively, they are not prepared. Okay, they've got two people with actual decent, few people. And then this one, Liron over here. Can be with comfortable temperature +4. How do you even get to this attack point? Like, were you in like a comfortable apartment in there or what? Like, what's going on here? Maybe Nickefrost is gonna make it long enough. Right, nice. Got everyone. Also got one down. Or down. Not down, down. Undergrounder, brawler, recluse. Not worth it at all, especially as an infid. Although I can always override the weak melee damage later on. I don't really want any of their teams, do I? Yeah, I already have everything I would want from them. I obviously don't want this, I don't want this. No, completely useless, both of them. And I guess we could go to bed. Might as well. Huh? How in the fuck did you die? Ain't no way. Okay, there was nothing I could do. Okay, Lo, you can stay locked in there. Right, let's stop them from being on fire, I guess. It's my good deed of the day. So I guess no those coming in. Undergrounder, staggeringly ugly body modder. This would be useful If not for the fact that they don't have like that many good things going for them. Malenos and Metne. Oh, Metne is a genie. Could be useful. This was a recluse. This was sanguine, tough, and greedy. Hinavo Honas, do I want to recruit you? It is a impid, obviously very badly equipped for this. They've got asthma in their lungs, but of course I'm going to replace every piece on their body. Sanguine and tough, but a nose hooting ability. This thing went down. What about the volley? Bloodlust and Spiromaniac. I'm debating if this guy's worth it. Because if I make them a shooting specialist, what can I do? Okay, he can still haul and cook. Okay, they can actually research. So I would want someone who can research in that case. You've got intellectual 3, in other words, you're kinda stupid. Surely a sanguine tough person is good enough. His other skills are not going to get used, but yeah, I'm gonna capture this guy. Unfortunate that we just failed the quest because this guy died to the fucking gold at 62% and you died? How? Maybe it's because it's a wimp. This has got the pain shock and died. Recluse and nudist, alright. I can be left there to die, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Hannes died. Fuck. Oh well, did not get to recruit that one. Let's take your organs, I guess. I guess I'll rescue these guys. It sucks for them that they crashed into such a cold place that they died to the... I mean, I lost the fucking quest because they died to hypothermia. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Like, they didn't even fall down, they just died. Went from standing to down. Because I think it's because they were a genie. And, or maybe they just got the unlucky roll, you know? Like, they just randomly died. I didn't know that could happen to non-raiders. I guess these guys were counted as raiders. Anyway, we are going to save Malenos here. They aren't useful, but I can have them like nursed up so we can get some good boy points with the Empire. And I'd love to be a good boy with the Empire. And not gonna lie, I might have a slight excess of stuff. Particularly rice. I think I might want to turn a few of this. Turn it off. Let's only grow the rice on this side till we get lower amounts of it. This way the rice is not going to grow at all. On that side. We'll just stay like this at 0% growth. A manhunter pack of 8 polar bears. Okay, that's an actual threat this time. Well, I think so anyway. Definitely could use the combat command here. But no, still not dead. They are going to die though. Just give it a moment. That's Tim. Pop the go-to's. Ida. Norte Yayo. The great thing is that they can just do this and not get an addiction or a overdose randomly. I am very happy about that being a thing I can do. Okay, unpaid labor, you can just keep on doing that. A bit late. One down. Go down. Two down. Three down. Okay, maybe it's not an accelerator, I'm not gonna lie. I do not feel like it is an accelerator. I'm just standing here shooting at them and they die. Alright, it was not an accelerator. My bad. Looks like we got the meat and bones of two of them. I'll turn that drill off as well. Did we lose the deep drill again? Yes, we did. We have once again lost it. It doesn't stay there for long. Maybe I need to encase this one in some structure too. Nah, Shelly will not get destroyed 17,000th time. It's not going to be destroyed again, come on now. That would be ridiculous. Oh, we've actually got a lot of toxic waste packs right now. I guess it's because I've been... Yeah, I just stated these things so many times. Remember to move these... Yeah. Missing 2 militars right now. They are coming in from there. Malinos is gonna make it, let's go. With their death acidifier as well. And some recon armor. He's collecting the final parts of plasteel for this Mega Bionic Eye. I guess I shouldn't have sold the plasteel, surprise surprise. When I got a lot of it. Still don't want to buy it, but I don't think I should have sold it. Starting to think. Buy the components, sell at the kidney, lungs and heart of course. And the human leather tail caps naturally. Oh yeah, actually overflowing. Cold and robust, I don't need that. I don't need a 10 of those either. Don't need luciferium. Neutral maybe. No, I've got 200 of it, I'm fine. Let's just exchange our goods into silver. Gonna start underproducing a little bit of this stuff now. To make them not harvested at all. You know, because my resource room over here is too full. I don't know what to do about it. I guess I'm stockpiling so much marble and that's kind of the reason why. Let's get to making some large sculptures. Those kind of fill in the void left in my heart. I guess now we just wait for stuff to get finished. Need to finish this. Oh, a combat supplier. Well, as I've learned, they can potentially have some very nice teams. Great mining and dark vision. And low gravity and kind instinct. Yeah, so it just gets me kind on everyone. But low gravity is not useful. In fact, horrible. Great mining and dark vision though. Dark vision could be useful. Make them more productive. Reduce the needed infrastructure too. But yeah, I think I was just gonna go with this. 47 steel. I should double check that they don't have anything else. Let's see about this. Roller tortured artist. No. There is a trigger happy person, but they are also sickly. I don't want to deal with that. I've had it once I realized, oh yeah, that's why there's a secret version, and then I never wanted that again, because they were like knocked out or out of commission because of a sickness almost every day. Basically you need to make them into like the, you know, give them the perfect immunity and only then they're fine. It's an infinite, it's too smart and misunderstood. Okay, it's not good. None of these guys are that good. Or even worth anything, to be honest. She is recovering. I'm gonna get some more points back with her doing that. We still haven't hauled in all of the Trampo stuff, mostly because we are busy storing random shit in here. Food stuff in general. I'm just gonna stop growing food. If I don't get any more food, it's gonna make it better eventually. As the vitals monitor in there. I can get these two for some extra organs. I'm gonna get the nuclear stomach first because it's more useful. A lot of them are pretty good now. Yeah, I've got a full set of bionics to give someone. Yeah, there it is. So I can look here and see the surgery success chance factor. Currently 128%, that is the thing I want to boost the most. Although I guess I'm already using industrial medicine and level 20 medics. I don't know. Yeah, let's see now. 134%. 3 hours long this recording. I guess I'll end it here after this fight. Let's see here. Inferno turret to immediately target. That is amazing. Centipede gunner, scorcher, missiles. I mean, the nice thing is that I can probably make this explode and make this explode in the process. So let's do it then. Everyone get in here. This time I can chunk skip, so that's great. My favorite ability. Alright, now you three, get out of there. I need you to survive to clean up the mess. Hold up now. Try to just keep it there. Also, the military is what it is. Hello, so still. Stop running into the enemy. Actually. Stem is in danger. I guess I need to manually things so it starts doing something useful and not running around like attack. Now it's no longer in absolute danger of dying. I will elect to not deal with the rest. guess this one, this mech cluster is more dedicated to following me. Looks like we destroyed one enemy Minotaur, one Scorcher, one Cyclops, two Scorchers actually. A few enemies. It's like we can get a bit more. Forgot one. Just do back. Minotaur charge. Okay, it's not gonna work for these things. Law is actually very badly hurt. Wait, how much does he have left? I know how much left he has in this torso, but 8 out of 40. Okay, we need to retreat, I think. These two centipede gunners and these pikemen are not going down, I think. Get out of there. If they chase us, we can make them come here. Yeah, I lost all of the mechs basically. I mean, we have a few. Looks like the enemies are gunning for us, that's great. Great, but concerning at the same time. Don't think I'm very happy about it. Especially with team like being this weekend. Ooh, he was in danger there. Nearly dead. Immediately save him. Ida, you can attend yourself. Okay, I'll get okay, I think he's dead. Okay, he got a knockdown, that's important. Now we need to just defeat these enemies in time. Green Sweeper and Fate Labor at the front. Oh, another one just got knocked out there. Well, for firepower we currently have 3 milliliters. And well, Law is kinda online. Oh my. Green Sweeper. Ida is on the verge of death. Steam is going to die. It's really bad. Because we got really badly hit by the centipede, with the Inferno gunner over there. Oh, he died. And he's out of health. So yeah, I mean, we are just wiped, right? Hello, Nathaniel. How are you? Psychopath depressive chemical interest. Welcome back in. Alright, I would rate this as cooked. Out of all the enemies we could have lost, like these things being the reason why we die is kind of surprising. But it's not because of these mechs, it's because of the Inferno turret taking us with it. Everyone got lit on fire, took a lot of damage from it. And yeah, we just lost everything. Autocannon turret is kinda... Well, if it can hit these things. That they take damage. I think we need to do a decent amount of plot holing, random bullshit go, make everyone survive this. The evil empire wouldn't be evil if they didn't have plot armor. I'm looking at this one now. Nathaniel, where are you? Come in here. Okay, the autocannon is literally completely out of choice. Development mode, guard mode. Welcome back, guard mode. Resurrect one. It is like they never died. Welcome back, hello. Welcome back, everybody. Second try, everyone. Is Squawk? I can save her. This being the reason why we died is quite embarrassing. Oh, he got hit in the brain. The minigun. Actually save her, which is kinda surprising. I mean, ignoring the fact that everyone died, okay? Nathaniel, if I kept you, it would be cheating. You're going down there. But let's do, I mean, you did come in to help us. You know, considering we just had a near-death experience, let's call it like that. I think I would just like to banish you instead. Low is so back, apparently. Should probably not be doing that, instead just low. Just tell yourself. Okay, she's been on the edge of death so long. Okay, she actually did get away from that. 99% blood loss. Not even close, baby. Oh, this guy's just... Oh, that guy didn't live that long after getting dismissed, did he? And Lo is actually dying as well. Oh, Ida has died. Oh, don't worry, she's back. Nothing ever happened. What do you say? What do you mean? Wait, what? How did he die? It showed that he had 6 hours left. How did he die? What? Oh, it's because of the consciousness. The consciousness got so low because of the hits to the brain. Alright, well, he never died. I announce it now. He was merely slightly slowed down. This is my playthrough, I do what I want. I wouldn't be alright if he just died randomly because of some brain damage. I don't think I want an incinerator or yeah, I don't think I want to deal with that. Lo has died with the mech ring still in his brain. Do not worry, he's back. Very no longer. How do I make you have an overseer? I don't understand. So because he lied, he's no longer... Okay, I can take it now. Alright, let's take this one. Anyway, centipedes are pretty tough, huh? Amazing part is our autocannon did survive it, like, canonically. It took them so long, so many hits to finally, like, break it. That kinda makes me want to get a second one. Make a little entrance thing here. Nothing elaborate at all, just want to have some extra. I want them to come one by one, you know, and that's going to make them come one by one. That's the idea there. Our work is relatively badly hurt. No worries. We gonna fix that problem. Wait, what? Okay, unpaid labor is trying to kill itself. With the 3 people that are fine, I could... Unpaid labor, get out of there. I need you to carry this random shit. Also, Lo died there because I didn't have body armor. I think I could consider getting that. Probably. Alright, guys. Destroy this. They are unsurprisingly struggling a little bit. Let's get behind the cover so this other more dangerous turret cannot hit us. Get out of there, guys. The mini slugger turret is kind of whatever. Well, until it hits us in the brain, but as long as it hits a lot of brain, it's fine. Can't do anything to us here. Amazing participant explorer. This cluster was fucking tough, I'm not gonna lie. Even though it didn't have too much firepower, the way that the turrets were positioned, everything was kinda just tough. And I couldn't handle it. Wait, how do I unlock it? Oh, EMP. have no flesh nowhere. The brain ship is kinda problematic or whatever. Pick up the medicine. Yeah, I think the brain ship is quite problematic with the way that you get knocked out from the EMP. But I guess it doesn't happen that often, it's not that important. It's because of the circadian assistant, I think, or learning assistant. One of those two. Right, and now we got the roll change there. And well, I did say that I would be ending the episode here after we destroy or defeat the mechs. Well, we die in the process, but we did defeat the mechs, if you want to go by technicalities. And the reason why that was so tough is because, yeah, we are keeping at 4 people. Like, I could easily have like 8 people here and we could overwhelm it. Also, I should probably upgrade my weapons, I'm not gonna lie. I got only excellent quality, it's actually quite unlucky. I think he's got like 50% chance to create masterwork and 10% chance to create legendary. So getting only excellent weapons is actually a low roll, which is kinda funny to say. But he could have gotten something way better out of those crafting sessions. Anyway, thanks for watching everyone, and I hope you enjoyed the next video coming up. At this point, quite plot armored adventures of our evil people. Thanks for watching everyone, see you next time, bye bye.